Hey everyone, welcome back to Ride Next, your ultimate hub for everything on two wheels, from timeless classics to futuristic machines. Today, we're diving deep into a motorcycle that's been generating quite a buzz in the biking world, one that blends modern engineering brilliance with Honda's reputation for reliability and rider-focused design. This is the all-new 2026 Honda CB100EX, and let me tell you, Honda has really stepped up its game with this one. This bike doesn't just sit in the middle of the lineup, it makes a strong statement about where the brand sees the future of naked street fighters heading. If you've been waiting for a machine that perfectly balances power, technology, comfort, and style, the CB100EX is definitely worth your attention. From the very first glance, the CB100EX draws you in with its striking design. Honda has gone for a bold street fighter look but kept that unmistakable Honda DNA intact. The muscular fuel tank, sculpted lines, and compact tail section give the bike a sporty stance, while the angular LED headlamp up front, paired with integrated DRLs, adds a modern aggressive face that immediately sets it apart on the road. The bike carries a sense of purpose, every line feels intentional. Every contour adds to both aesthetics and aerodynamics. The side profile highlights its exposed frame and engine casing, creating that raw naked bike appeal enthusiasts crave, but with Honda's touch of refinement that avoids being overly aggressive or intimidating. The rear section is kept sleek, with a minimalist tail lamp design and upswept exhaust that screams performance without going over the top. When you sit on the CB100EX, the first thing you notice is how balanced the ergonomics feel. Honda has clearly aimed for a sweet spot between sporty aggressiveness and everyday comfort. The seat height is accessible enough for a wide range of riders. The handlebar position is upright but slightly forward-leaning to give you control when attacking corners, and the foot pegs are rear set just enough to deliver that sporty stance without sacrificing long-distance comfort. This bike is designed to handle city commutes, spirited weekend rides, and even longer tours with equal ease. Honda knows their audience wants versatility, and the CB100EX delivers it with precision. Now, let's talk about what lies at the heart of this machine of the engine. The CB100EX is powered by a newly refined 999cc inline-four engine, developed using Honda's superbike experience but tuned to provide a balance of raw performance and usability. It pushes out around 148 horsepower and 110 Nm of torque, which is more than enough to thrill even experienced riders. But here's the beauty of this engine is not just about top-end power. Honda has engineered it to deliver a strong mid-range punch, making it perfect for overtaking on highways or zipping through traffic without constantly hunting for gears. The throttle response is crisp and immediate, thanks to ride-by-wire technology, and the exhaust note has been tuned to deliver a deep, satisfying growl at lower revs that builds into an exhilarating roar as you climb toward the red line. Performance-wise, the CB100EX strikes a balance that makes it both beginner-friendly in terms of manageability and advanced enough for seasoned riders to truly push its limits. It accelerates from 0 to 100 km/h in just around 3.2 seconds and can achieve a top speed of nearly 250 km/h. But this isn't just about raw numbers. Honda has placed a strong emphasis on refinement and control. The bike features multiple riding modes, including rain, road, sport, and a customizable user mode, allowing you to adjust throttle response, power delivery, and traction control to match conditions and your riding style. Speaking of electronics, Honda hasn't held back with the CB100EX. It comes equipped with a comprehensive suite of rider aids that make the bike both safer and more enjoyable. You get a multi-level traction control system, wheelie control, engine braking control, and even launch control for those who want to test the bike's drag strip capabilities. The 6-axis EMU ensures cornering ABS works seamlessly, keeping you stable even when braking hard while leaned over. All of this can be managed through a bright 7-inch TFT display, which also supports smartphone connectivity, navigation, and even voice command features through Honda's Road Sync system. This kind of tech integration ensures that while the CB100EX looks like a raw street fighter, it's every bit as smart and connected as a modern premium machine should be. Moving on to the chassis and handling, The bike uses a lightweight steel frame that's been redesigned to enhance rigidity without adding bulk. The result is a machine that feels planted at high speeds but agile when navigating twisty roads or urban traffic. The suspension setup consists of fully adjustable show-a-big piston forks at the front and a monoshock at the rear, giving riders the flexibility to fine-tune settings for comfort, sport riding, or even track days. Brembo calipers with twin 320mm discs up front and a 240mm disc at the rear provide sharp and confident braking performance. Add to this the cornering ABS and you've got a bike that feels extremely reassuring, even in emergency braking scenarios. Another important factor worth mentioning is comfort and practicality. Honda knows not every rider wants a bike that's a pure track machine. The CB100EX comes with a redesigned seat that's surprisingly plush for a naked bike, offering support for both rider and pillion. There are small but thoughtful touches too, like USB-C charging ports, ample underseat storage for essentials, and aerodynamic winglets designed not just for style but to improve stability at higher speeds. Honda has also worked on reducing vibrations, so even at highway cruising speeds the ride remains smooth and enjoyable. Fuel efficiency, while not the primary focus in this category, is respectable too, with the CB100EX averaging around 17 km per liter, meaning you get both performance and practicality without compromise. When it comes to unique selling points, the CB100EX stands out for its balance. Unlike many Lita-class naked bikes that are either too extreme or too watered down, Honda has crafted this machine to sit right in the sweet spot. It's powerful but approachable, aggressive in looks but refined in ride quality, packed with technology but still easy to use. It's a motorcycle that appeals to riders who want one bike that can do it all, a commute during the week, carve corners on weekends, and maybe even hit the track once in a while. And then there's Honda's legendary reliability and after-sales network, which ensures peace of mind when investing in a premium motorcycle like this. As for pricing, the 2026 Honda CB100EX comes in at an expected range of around $14,000 to $15,000 internationally, which puts it right in line with competitors like the Yamaha Mount 10, Kawasaki Z1000, and Suzuki GSX S1000. Given the level of technology, refinement, and Honda's trusted name, it's a price point that feels justified. In markets like India and Southeast Asia, localized pricing will make it more accessible, ensuring that it remains competitive against rivals in the naked sport category. At the end of the day, the Honda CB100EX is not just another motorcycle, it's a complete package. It's got the looks to turn heads, the engine to thrill your senses, the handling to keep you confident, and the technology to keep you safe and connected. Honda has essentially created a Lita-class naked bike that appeals to both heart and mind. For riders who want performance without intimidation, style without excess, and technology without unnecessary complexity, the CB100EX is a serious contender. So, if you've been considering stepping up into the Lita-class naked segment, the CB100EX deserves a test ride. Honda has once again proven why they're one of the most respected names in motorcycling, and this bike is a shining example of their ability to combine innovation with rider-focused design. That wraps up our in-depth look at the 2026 Honda CB100EX. What do you think of Honda's latest naked machine? Does it tick all the boxes for you? Or do you think competitors still hold the edge in this segment? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get a conversation going. If you enjoyed this detailed review and want more content like this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Ride Next, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the passion alive.